Hey YouTube, hey air gunners, backyard air gun fun here. Gonna do a little test, get some data on my 177 Crossman Valiant Nitro Piston Elite brake barrel. My opinion, very underrated 177 brake barrel. Comes the way you see it, fixed front sights, adjustable rear sights, and it does come with the center point 4x32. It's just a cheap 4-power scope, but I mean it works. I mean I can hit targets out at 100 yards, dead accurate at 50. But let's get to it, not talk your head off. Got my chronograph set up over there, and I've got a list here. We're gonna go through all these pellets, get the feet per second. I'll write that down over here on my table. Then at the end of the video, I will calculate the foot-pounds of energy that each weight and pellet makes. And this is what we got. Got our Crossman hollow point, 7.9, our Crossman pointed, 7.4. I do have some Crossman wad cutters that I'm going to shoot too, but I don't have the container. They came in a carton tin. I threw them in an empty, or a carton box. I threw them in an empty tin. They're 7.4 grain as well. Then our Crossman Destroyers, 7.4. These, I love these. These are the most penetrating, these do the more damage than any other 177 pellet I have. They're the non-lead, well you can see, non-lead, 8.5 grain gold flights, or I think they're gold flights, not fast flights. Then we have our heavies, our copper coated Crossman 10.6 grain. Don't remember the brand on these. They're like Whispers or Silent Cat. 10.5 grain. Then your Gamo Platinums. Again, non-lead, very lightweight, 5.2 grain. These come screaming out of this brake barrel. You can hear the crack. It breaks the sound barrier. Sounds like a real 22 with those. Then we got some H&N Excite, the Econ 2, basically a wad cutter. Then the hammer, got some lines, I don't even know what you call it, on the skirt with a slight rounded tip on it. But alright, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, got you zoomed in on the crony so you can see the numbers coming up. First up, the Crossman hollow point, 7.9 grain. I am shooting at a very thick, solid backstop. That's 986. I left my pad and paper, my pen and pad over here. 986. Next up, we have our Crossman pointed pellet. Oh hell, dropped it on the ground. Ain't gonna shoot that one. Find another one here. 7.4 grain pointed. Air, of course. Better not be getting too dark out here. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a little bit of a boring video. $1,008 on the pointed Crossman. Now let's load up that wad cutter. Ooh, wad cutter's coming out a little faster, not much. 1012, same weight. The rounded tip at the ends hugs that barrel a little bit tighter. I've noticed with the quad cutters and destroyers. A little more accurate. Now we're shooting the destroyer, 7.4. Huh. Let's do one more of those, guys. I I got a tin over here with a bunch of all of them mixed in together. Yep, Destroyers coming out slower. 987. That's right there with the hollow point that's slightly heavier. Alright, what's next on our list? We got our non-lead steel tip fast flight 8.5 grain. I love these. $904. I don't have any like Predator polymags or any Gamo lethals, but with the collection of 177 pellets I have, those gold flights would definitely be my choice for hunting. Or possibly these. The copper coated 10.6 grain. They're not solid copper. It is a lead pellet, it's just copper coated. See what we get with the heavy boy here. And of course we get an error. Loading up another copper coated pellet. Not even reading. Let me pause you. See if I can get this to read. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe I was too close. It's reading now. Again. Wasting all these expensive copper pellets. Copper 10.6 grain. 781. Feet per second goes way down, just a few grains heavier. Now either Crossman or Gamo Whispers, I think that's the name of these, 10.5 grain. Real snug fit in the breech. 812. Man, those coming out that fast. Yeah, those are nice. It's only 1/10 of a grain lighter. I'm gonna try these copper ones again. Since it is copper, it just might not go through the barrel as well. 792. Yeah. I'll throw the higher result in on the copper ones. Wrote it down there. Now we have the H&N Excite, the Hammer, 7.87 grains. I really do like these. They are a cheap pellet, but they're good. Excuse me. They are good pellets, though. I've gotten a lot higher numbers than that with these. Let's shoot another. Another Hammer. $992. I've gotten over 1,000 with these before, though. Maybe I'm just a little back. I don't know if you guys can see the muzzle. I don't know if you guys are seeing the muzzle in the video, but it's a couple feet away. These gas piston brake barrels, you get too close, it picks up the gas and not the pellet, or the air coming out. Alright, H&N Excite, wad cutter, or Econ 2, 7.4 grain. $10.15. Alright, Now for the Gamo Platinum. The non-lead, I don't know if it's steel or what it is, 5.2 grain pointed pellet. These would be a good hunting pellet too. Well, it depends on if you're going for speed or impact. Alright, you've heard a few shots. Listen to the sound difference on this one. This thing is so loud for an air gun. I don't know if you guys heard that crack or not. 1219. I have had these Gamo Platinums right under 1300 before on a warm day. $12.24. Alright, you guys, that's the whole list. You guys want to pause, look at that? You can. Alright, I got my air gunner calculator out here. American air gunner. Just type in air gun calculator on YouTube. It's the first thing that pops up. It's got a nice little calculator here. Put your bullet weight, your velocity if you know it, and it gives you the energy. Up first here, 986. Oh, and that's not the weight. It's a 7.9 grain, 986. See it there. 17 foot-pounds. That's a lot of energy for a brake barrel. 17 foot-pounds. Alright. 7.4 grain for the pointed at 1008. 16.7 foot-pounds. Alright, we got another 7.4, the Destroyer. Well, it's the wad cutter first. 1012. 16.83. Then the Destroyer, 987. 16 foot-pounds. Then our Gold Flight, got to change the weight on it. 8.5 at 904. Only 15.43 foot-pounds. I was expecting a lot more from those. That steel pointed tip though really does some damage. They're still one of my favorites. Penetrates more than these others. Then the copper, 792, 10.6. $792. 14. We're going down in muzzle velocity, muzzle energy. And the Whisper, 10.5 at 812. 15.38, not bad. See, this calculator's great. Alright, we'll do the excites. 7.87 at 992. 17.2 foot-pounds. 7.4 with the with the Excite wad cutter. 1015. 16.93 foot-pounds, almost 17 foot-pounds. Now the last one, our non-lead, 5.2 at 1224, 17.3 foot-pounds of energy. Like I said, you guys, this is, in my opinion, a very underrated, powerful brake barrel. Crossman Valiant nitro piston, comes with the scope. I think I got this for like 130 bucks. Great little gun. Very powerful for a 177 brake barrel. And don't you just love that wood stock? I love that wood color. The true wood stock. Alright, everybody. That's it. Thanks for bearing with me on this boring video here. Alright, backyard air gun fun. We're out. See you guys in the next one.